Hello, Greco family. This is your Principal Valerie Newton with this week's edition of Hear Me Roar, Academics. Each year, administrators participate in book studies designed to improve practice district-wide. This year's book is Visible Learning for Literacy. Over the next few weeks, I will reference this book and provide relevant information highlighting strategies that support our instructional priorities, specifically lesson planning and standards-based planning, instruction, and grading. A term used continuously in the book is effect size. Effect size is a simple way of quantifying the difference between two groups that has many advantages over the use of typical tests of statistical significance alone. It should be easy to calculate and understand, and it can be used with any outcome in education or other disciplines. In other words, it represents the magnitude of impact that a given approach has on learning. For the purpose of our discussion, we will look at different teaching approaches and share to what degree each approach or action impacts learning. Effect sizes are given a number. See the chart. The actions shared will be in the 0.4 or higher range. This range is considered the zone of desired effects, meaning these strategies have the largest influence in terms of enhancing learning. When actions are in the range of 0.4 and above, the data suggests that the learning extends beyond that which was expected from attending school for a year. Our first strategy is teacher clarity. Teacher clarity involves the teacher knowing where he or she is going with the lesson and ensuring that students know where they are going. Teacher clarity has an effect size of 0.75 on learning. 0.75. It does not mean knowing if and when the student completes the activities, but knowing whether they gain the concepts and understanding relative to the intentions of the lesson. How do you improve your clarity? Through your daily objective. Students should be able to answer and ask these questions of each lesson. Number 1, what am I learning today? Number 2, why am I learning this? And number 3, how will I know that I learned it? Again, this is not new. We've taught learning objectives at length. The important message here is more than just a statement on your board. It provides clarity, which greatly enhances learning in your classroom. Therefore, starting with a good, relevant objective that is effectively communicated to your students is vital. In the next episode, I will continue this discussion sharing where teacher clarity is addressed on the teacher rubric that is used to assess your effectiveness as a teacher. Behavior. I've heard lots of good strategies or systems that teachers have in place to help with some of our most persistent discipline issues. Each week, we will tackle a different concern and see what you're doing to lessen the disruption. This week, we will talk tardies. Please share with me via email something you do to reduce tardies to your classroom. I will share them in the next Hear Me Roar video. Have a topic you want feedback on? Share that as well. As we collectively problem solve, we will truly roar together with excellence. Greco teachers, roar with pride. Here's a short video of this year's Excellence in Education winners for Greco Middle School. Congratulations, Mrs. Jones, Mr. Guest, and Mrs. Gonzalez. You truly represent Greco well. What's coming up? As a reminder, weekly PLCs are required for achievement schools. However, we are not just checking the compliance box. We are meeting weekly with a goal to improve our practice and increase student achievement. In recognition of your outside of your daily hours that you are working, you are being compensated 2 hours of comp time a month, plus 2 hours of pay each month. Please make every effort to be on time to your weekly PLC. Remember to review Greco internal, calendar, and emails for a complete listing of upcoming activities. That's all for this episode. Have a great week, and remember, we are roaring together with excellence.